You may have heard it said that people say necessity is the mother of invention, but actually what I found is that divine inspiration is the actual key that unlocks the impossible. I didn't know those things when I was a young 8-year-old telling my dad I wanted to be an inventor. I just knew I wanted to create things and maybe even change the world in the process. As I grew up, my thirst and hunger to invent only became stronger, and I looked for a way to channel my energies into something that could benefit people. Then, one day, when driving home from work, I received what I would call a divine insight. What if we used light in an entirely new way to communicate with the human body? That's when the LifeWave patch technology was born, and the rest, as they say, is history. Sometimes I find it really hard to believe that this year I was issued my 200th patent, an accomplishment that makes me feel just so incredibly blessed. It's a testament that through the power of prayer, recognizing God as Lord and Creator, the power of persistence, and yeah, a lot of hard work. But as I get to do what I love to do every day, I fully acknowledge that it is through the great teamwork of our incredible global corporate staff and, of course, our amazing field leaders and brand partners. Without them, LifeWave wouldn't be what it is today. And I find it so incredible that with all of this, we're just getting started. After over 6 years of research, you can now deliver light-infused water to your body at the touch of a button, allowing you to achieve health benefits that have never been before possible with our X2O system. And not to mention that this also opens up an entirely new market for LifeWave. I have also worked with our research team to create an entirely new way of producing clean and abundant energy that will power your home, your electric car, and even generate enough power that you can sell the excess electricity back to the grid. When we release this new technology, it will provide you with a new financial opportunity while also helping to clean up the planet in the process. Something else I'm really proud of is that we're also launching our new drone technology as we speak. What I love about our community is that we are a group of people wanting to be part of the solution and helping those in need. These drones will allow us to do just this. When disaster strikes, we can bring hope to others. And we can do this in the form of relief aid and patches and expose our brand to a broader audience through resulting press coverage. Our principal mission, though, hasn't changed. I'm determined to find solutions for stopping and reversing human aging. And it's incredibly rewarding to see just how much progress we've made in this endeavor. I can tell you that LifeWave is truly a world leader on this subject. Patents on these and other inventions will ensure that LifeWave will only be growing bigger, stronger, and more influential for decades to come. And that's through this proprietary technology that is ours alone. So the great news, we all share a common vision: to help others by empowering people to take control of their well-being, their livelihood, and their longevity. As we continue to innovate and serve the needs of our customers, together we will be unstoppable. So let's share the light and let's be the light.
It's incredible to think that the human race has conquered the skies, we've ventured into space, and we've even visited other worlds. We've been able to expand into horizons like at no other time in history. But at LifeWave, we see a more urgent challenge right here at home. we have an opportunity to be a leader in helping people in need with an incredible new aviation technology. I started Thunderstrike with a very simple objective in mind. Let's create a new drone technology capable of helping those in need when they need it. Imagine being able to deliver humanitarian aid
Okay, good evening, everyone. Okay, welcome back to Super Wednesday. So before Super Wednesday start, we were playing some new videos for you. So before Super Wednesday start, as usual, we want to welcome our first one-star presidential director, Mr. Lee Jinlong, to actually give us the tips and how to use the patch for free and enjoy our journey. Okay, so without further ado, I will pass the session over to Jinlong, who is already in here. Jinlong, over to you. Okay, hang on. There are some technical error where I need to find where is Jinlong.
Okay. Because am I the one suddenly stop your video or you stop it yourself
The
No
video.
wonder. Okay, sorry. Because just now I suddenly reclaimed the host. Then I supposed to stay a co-host.
It's
Oh.
okay. It's okay. No worries.
Oh, sure. Okay, thank you, Alfred, and thank you, Super Wednesday team. So now it's 8 p.m. Today, you talk about compensation plan. So today, I received another call saying that, Jinglong, I have tried for 3 times to get to one-star executive. Why I'm still not seeing my commission? Same thing. It's because the relaxed requirement. So let me reiterate. Your actual rank right now, you have to calculate yourself from the back office. There is no any shortcut like last time that you know your paid as rank and things like this. There is no. You have to calculate it yourself. Okay? So remember this. So today I want to touch on some of the important things about the Builder Hub. Especially now there are a lot of new brand partner coming in. So because they get very excited for the commission, you just need to know all these things can be temporarily because it lasts for 9 weeks. So when you are enroll someone into the business, the most important things is to follow up daily. This is the very important thing. You need 30 days. So I'm going to write it down a few keynotes for you, okay? Okay. Because today, as I spoke to one of the new brand partner, and then she was saying that, oh, these people use it, but they are not very responsive to my question. I asked them, how do you feel? Is the pain getting better? And I say this is not the proper way of following up because people always say the negative things. Okay. So, and then she took my advice and then she only focused on follow up them in a particular way. And then now at the end of the 30 days, this person say, I got asthma problem. And when I put the patch, I feel that I can breathe better. And I feel body is hotter. And this is the sign of improvement that you see. So I'm going to go through a few things. Okay, the 56. Okay, let me go to follow my view. Okay, so I think everyone can see me. Okay, follow my view. Okay, so there are a few very important to-do lists. Okay, especially in this promotion where you got a lot of new brand partner. Some people even recruit 4 to 5 people within a same day. Some people, even new people, they get 3 advance plus because they want to mix up the commission. All these are good things, but we shouldn't stop here. Okay, especially those people who are very excited for the business opportunities, they immediately they want to rank up, they buy 3 advance plus. You might get excited also as an outline, but I've seen times after time, and this excitement later it become a burden. Okay, because the expectation is not met. Because they say, I say, hey Amy, I saw you such a changes. This is why I decided to build this business. But I use it for 30 days. I don't see anything there. But as you go to dig out the conversation, then you notice she patched for 3 4 days, forgot 1 2 days. It always happen. So the most important thing right now you have to get your hands on is the first 30 days follow-up. Okay? The first day. I used to say the first day, 4 days and 7 days. No, now I changed it already. The first 30 days you need to do a follow-up. Okay? Believe me or not, one of the brand partner in JB, 3 months ago, she said she couldn't attend the singing, the choir performance in JB, which is a charitable for the charitable organization for one of the mother of music industry in JB. So she really wanted to perform in the choir performance, but because she broken her kneecap, so she said, "Can I really go and sing?" I said, "With LifeWave 3 months, so sure can." But you need to have rest. So she canceled her trip to Thailand. She canceled her trip to Indonesia, focus on healing. And last week, she finally stand on the stage to perform. And the first 30 days as I follow up, even I follow up 30 days, she still can miss 1 to 2 days a week. Imagine this if I don't follow up. Okay. So why I want to put this in your mind? Because number one, all the other products, okay, all the other products, like for example, you talk about supplements, you talk about other kind of energy from a product, all the other products, they don't work. Or they don't work the same way like LifeWave. This is why you eat or don't eat, you miss one to do this, taking vitamin C, or you eat, it doesn't have the substantial difference because it's just like taking food. If you eat today, you feel full. If you don't eat tomorrow, you feel hungry. Okay, you have an immediate feeling when you come to an ingredient-based products. Okay, if I got this, I got. If I don't have, then it's okay. Okay, but when it comes to LifeWave patches, it is very different because LifeWave is a healing-based product. When something is healing-based product, it takes momentum. Okay, it takes momentum. It's just like you want to cook a bowl of soup. It takes time slowly to cook the ingredient inside, and then it releases the flavor into the soup, and then you drink the soup, right? It takes time. If you want to have a good bowl of soup, it is not possible that you have all the good ingredients and then you only give it 10 minutes to cook. This is why momentum is very important. If you can have the momentum, like if you have the right ingredients, you have the right right things, when you're given enough time, for sure you have a good soup. So this is what is happening right now. The patch has already give what the body needs already. We need enough duration of the heating power. You need to patch consistently. And this is the most difficult thing. When it comes to other products, right, it doesn't like this because like for example, our body needs stem cell, our body needs GHK copper, our body need to repair DNA. All the thing that you need is already in this pot of soup already. LifeWave. But in other products, maybe they only have vitamin C only. So if you have only vitamin C, no matter how long you're going to take the vitamin C, you are not going to have a healing effect. LifeWave does. So what you need to do is, if you can follow up 30 days continuously, they are going to see the changes for very, very sure. So I want to ask you guys these questions, okay? Any of you have your downlines, they say they don't see any changes, but at the end you find out they didn't really use the patches. Like, hey, they bought for 2 months. How come now 4 months already, 3 months already? The patches still have leftover. Do you have this experience? If yes, that 555. They mean the customer don't really use the patches. And then they say, hey, the patch is not working. Leh. If you have this experience, you that 555. So guys, this I want you to hold this very strongly. To build this business is very simple. You need to follow the follow-up in the first 30 days. Okay, those customers that since I come back to JB, those customers that I recruited, I follow the 30 days until now. She even come back to my mom and ask, hey, Jinlong always ask me to buy X39 Aeon. Now I finishing already. Like, I see you patch so many things. I also want. So then my mom tell them, because my mom also from the choir group, so she used about energy enhancer. She talk about the carnosine for the acid reflux. Now they're excited. Now they want to purchase more during this promotion already. So what is the anchor of their faith? It's the first 30 days follow-up. Okay. So now when it comes to the first 30-day follow-up, one of the things that you need to know is what is the sentence you use to do the follow-up. So you guys make a guess. Today, for example, Alfred is my new recruit. I want to follow up on Alfred. Alfred just signed up yesterday. What is the first message I will send to him? Alfred has a glaucoma. Lah, ha. Not Alfred Lee, okay? We say Alfred Wee, lah, ha. Okay? Got glaucoma, got knee pain, got sleepless night. Okay? So today, when morning I wake up, I want to follow up on Alfred Wee. What are the things that I should text him? Come. What are the things that in your experience that you should patch him? So you should patch him, that you should ask him. Come, guys. Do tell me whatever that you have been doing, because this is crucial. This is very crucial because recently there's one new brand partner who asked me this question. He said, it seems like my friends are purchased already, but she wasn't very positive. Like, initially very happy, but now not so happy already. I said it's because initially when you give them a few patches, you make sure they patch, right? But after they buy the packet, you forgot to ensure they patch, right? Say, oh yeah, correct. This is the issue. They might not be patching consistently. Okay, come guys, show me your question. Show me your answer. How would you follow up your brain partner? Come, show me. Give me at least 3 answers, okay? So Steven have say one thing already. SF has say one. Come, give me one more. Guys, this is crucial, okay? This is a crucial. Come, give me one more answer. Is there okay? Give me one more answer. Then I will review what I've been using. Okay, Steven, so have you patched today? SF say, have you get a good night's sleep? Swambi say, have you taken a photo? Have you patched for today? Have you been patching diligently every day? Okay, so the perfect answer is Swambi. Have you taken your photo? Have you patched for today? So if someone have taken a photo already, then you can continue to say, have you patched today? Okay, it's not about how you feel today. It's not about have you have a good night's sleep, because Chinese have a certain habit. When we see something good, like I sleep get better, my pain already reduced, we have a tendency to hide the good news. This is why Chinese have a saying, say 好事不出门，坏事传千里. The good news always stay indoor, but the bad news always go outdoor for 1,000 miles. Because we have a worry that if something good has happened to us, if we tell others first, pantang, the good thing will become a bad thing. We all have this tendency. So this is why when you ask this question, say, Alfred, do you have a good sleep yesterday? Most of the answer is like that, lor. Improve a little bit only, lah. No changes, lor. Maybe not so fast, lah. Always like this. And if you ask how you feel today, like that lor, no much different. Okay? So this is why don't ask questions that attract negativity, because negativity breeds negativity. You just need to make sure they patch and allow them to share with you when there are news worth sharing. Okay, so the 1.1, the most important thing is you just have to ask, make sure they patch every day. Okay, so this is exactly how I would as I say, Alfred, a gender reminder. Have you patched X39 this morning? Okay, you get the idea? You just need to make sure they patch. The result will come true. So it's just like the same thing. If today you go to work, you have a helper at home, you already put all the right ingredient in place already. Okay? You know that you need to cook 6 hours. Okay? So how are you going to tell your helper? Are you going to tell your helper, is the fish cooked already? Is the chicken cooked already? Is the fish ball floating up already? Is the soybean getting softer already? If yes, you need to ask your helper to check this, you type 111. If you just need to make sure the helper, hey helper, you cook for 6 hours already, you type 222. Which one is most important to ask your helper to ensure? Huh? You before you leave for work, right? You put all the right ingredient into the pot already. You put all the fish, chicken bone, the soya bean. You want to give a good soya bean soup. So what are the instructions you have to give it to your helper? You need to cook it for 6 hours. Do you need to give instruction to your helper? Hey, kakak, can you see the chicken? Is it cooked already? Hey, kakak, can you see the fish ball floating up already? Hey, kakak, is the soya bean softened already? Or you just need to make sure she turn on the fire consistently, never turn off the fire, and cook it for 6 hours. If you see the earlier case, you type 111. Is to make sure the chicken is cooked, the fish ball is cooked. If you say it's just to make sure the kakak can ensure 6 hours, you type 222. 111 or 222. Guys, 111 or 222. Think about this. Think about this deeply, okay? You just need to talk about 222, right? So just now, when you guys talk about how is your sleep, is your pain getting better? Is your eye pressure reducing? All these things, we are asking these things, which the helper don't even know how to look at the fish. Because for you, the fish is cooked compared to the kakak point of view, the fish is cooked is different. So same thing. For your experience, your knee pain reduced by 15% is an improvement. But the improvement for your new brain partners of the reduction of 15% might not be a good improvement. For him, maybe it's just like the same. So this is why we try to avoid this question. We ask, have you been patching? Same thing, we ask the helper, have you been cooking the soup? Can you follow this understanding? If yes, type 233. We just need to follow up. Have you patched X39 this morning for 30 days? Can follow? If can follow, type 233. If can follow, type 233. If can follow, type 233. Okay, very good. So I'm going to give you a second tips. Okay? I think I will leave you with 2 tips. Good enough already. Okay? So I go for the second tips. The second tips is, whenever you do a follow-up, your member mostly don't respond or don't reply to you, right? And then you feel a bit kanjiong. Is it because you never patch, but you don't want to push him or her? If you want to call him or her, she also never pick up the phone. Is that true? If yes, type 222. They make every time you follow up, say, Jinlong, it's not that I don't want to follow up. I follow up, but they just don't reply. And then when I call, they don't pick up. When I text 2, 3 times, it's like I'm so pushy. It's like I'm so desperate. They don't reply. Am I right or not? If yes, type 222. So these are the second tips I want to share it with you that I never failed so far. I never failed so far, and it is so easy to do. You always get a response, and the most important thing is you feel good about this. So I will say this. 1.1. Alfred, a gentle reminder to patch X39 this morning, okay? The second line I will say, Alfred, I know you are a busy person. If you can, just a thumbs up will do. So that I know we are on the same page. So the key is we want to let them know, even you don't have time to text me, you just need to give me an emotion of thumbs up, emoji of thumbs up. Guys, let me ask you this question. Say, Alfred is very busy. Okay? He has no time to reply me or don't know what to reply me. Do you think that very, very likely he will at least give you a thumbs up? If yes, type 111. If yes, type 111. Say, yeah, I think for sure, thumbs up very easy. It's the least possibility commitment already. You say that, hey, for sure he's going to give me a thumbs up, type 111. Okay, if you are Alfred, do you think that you will give me a thumbs up when you are busy, you are driving? Okay, they give a thumbs up. I patch already. Okay. So these are the two tips I want you to run with it. Okay. You will see. I'm going to show you one. I think we have one. Okay. This is Steven downline. Okay, Steven is here. Steven have one downline. Is in JB. Okay. Okay. Let me share with you. Okay. Okay, wait, let me show you. Okay, here. Okay, wait, I want to see something that get two together. Wait. Okay. You see? This is what I do. Reminder to start eating white rice and resume patching X39 this morning. Thumbs up if you have patched. Mr. Lim, have you started taking white rice? Reminder to patch X39 today. Thumbs up if you have done so. So, most people, they will do an emoji thumbs up. Some people, they are still not used to it. Maybe the WhatsApp is not upgraded. They will give a thumbs up. You see? This is taken on 12th of October. This is taken on 13th of October. If I stop in here, they mean I don't say the thumbs up, right? You are not going to receive any reply because some people, nowadays we are more introvert a little bit when it comes to texting, especially the salesman. Okay, but they will say, "I thumbs up give you lah." Okay, because they worry if they say anything, you are going to upsell them. So this is why we become very conservative. This is why it's fine. I'm a lot of confident. LifeWave for sure it works. We just need to do like this. We just need a thumbs up. Guys, think about this. If you are the sponsor, comparing that people not replying you anything and a thumbs up only, which one will make up your day? If you think that people don't reply me, you will feel good about this, you type 111. If you say even they don't message me, even a thumbs up, it will make my day very happy already, you type 222. Which one? Which one will make your day brighter and at a higher note that you can continue to work around? 111 or 222? Amazing, right? So guys, these are the things that I want to share with you. Okay, I can give you more example. Okay, I give you more example. What's it? Melody. Oh, this one even more amazing. Okay. Well, this is the most solid example that to depict why people just simply don't want to answer me. You see? Okay. So because the earlier messages, I already let her know that if you are busy, just give me a thumbs up. So you see, she don't even want to say yes. She don't even want to say thank you. She just say thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. 28, 29, 30, 31st. Amazing or not? This thumbs up is what we need to make sure they see the changes. This is all we need. We don't need yes, we don't need any positive changes. We just make sure they're patched. Because this is our job. And the patch will do the magic. Okay? Can follow? Do you learn something very eye-opening today? Actually, it's not as complicated as you think. Actually, it just keep the basic right. If you think it's quite a new learning for you, it's quite eye-opening and it's actually simpler than what you think, you type 555. You type 555. If you think that, oh, actually so simple. Yeah, why I want to make it so complicated? You type 555. And it's so much easier. And I have not so much emotional burden. You type 555. So guys, this is the amazing things. Okay, please make sure you need to follow up because when this promotion period, sometimes you have an influx of new brand partners all the way down. A lot of the new member sponsored, they are not active building the business. They just want to recruit. They just want to earn a PIB, especially now the PIB is higher. But we need to know, use the team paid rank tracker and the new brand partner list to sift through who are the new brand partner and make sure the sponsor know how to follow up 30 days. 30 days is all they need to make sure this customer will become a lifelong customer, and for their sponsor, it become a lifelong passive income. And it all started 30 days. Even these people, they want to build a business or not, you still need to sink in this 30 days follow up every day. Okay, then you will see. Then when I'm going to ask them result, they will tell you. They will say, Jinlong, I found that today my poo get better. No? Is it because of the patch? Wow, Melody, of course it's because of the patch. Congratulations, you see only 2 weeks, you see this result already. We continue, more result is going to come. Okay, you just need to, this right technique, reduce your emotional hurdle that you are willing to follow up every day. When your downline know follow up is very important, they will try to duplicate. There are no magic signs, just 30-day follow up. Ask this question. Alfred, a gentle reminder to patch today, okay? X39. If you are busy, no problem. Give me a thumbs up. Just need to know we are progressing. Thumbs up. Tomorrow, do the same thing. So every day you change the text a little bit, but you can always copy and paste the text to all the new brand partners. Okay? So you just need to look for the thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. So if someone, they never thumbs up, nighttime when you check the message, hey, Amy, sorry to disturb. I never see your thumbs up. Is there anything that bother you right now? So, oh, sorry, thumbs up. Oh, sorry. Thanks for a reminder. I forgot to thumbs up. Then it start to get the connection. They know that you are not here to push me for more sales. You are here to help me to make sure I already spent my money. You want me to make use of the money that I spent. Perfect strategy. I tell you, this is one of the biggest things that I have picked up over the years. Okay, guys, thank you so much. So this is the short sharing of today. Please make sure you make full use of it. Okay, I will pass the time to Bochu, Alfred, and Chinhua, the Super Wednesday team.
Wow, thank you, Jinlong, for the amazing tips. Yeah, thumbs up. Now I know. Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Super Wednesday. Right now, thank you for being here, everyone. My name is Alfred, and I'm a brand partner of LifeWave, and I'm joined by my co-host, who is also a brand partner with LifeWave, Jinhua. And of course, not forgetting Pochu, PC, she's also here. Now, we are going to share with you tonight some information about LifeWave technology, what it is, how it works, who invented it, and what can you expect. And also we will share some information with you on how you can earn income with the LifeWave business opportunity. So for this start here, let's start talking about this person who is actually responsible to bring us this technology, which is David Smith. All right. So now he invented this patch that we are all wearing now, and which is called X39. And X39 is a patch that works with your own body's light. And like how I mentioned just now, it does things a little bit different. It triggers your body to, respond and produce GHK copper. Okay, so different patches will cause different reactions or different bioelectric field in the body working differently with ways, but this patch here is very different. Okay, so tonight we will have two sessions. First session is basically we'll talk about the product, and after that Jinhua will come on and talk about the business part of it. So please know that this is only a sharing. This is not a lecture. And before I proceed, let me share my screen and get this out of the way as usual. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm sure every one of you can see my screen. So basically, let's get the ball rolling tonight. And we always take this disclaimer away before we start anything. All right. So LifeWave products are for general wellness and intended to maintain or encourage a general state of health or a healthy activity. So the content provided here by us on Super Wednesday is presented in summary form, is general in nature, and is provided for informational purposes only. Please consult with your physician or other qualified healthcare provider before embarking on a new health regimen, diet, or fitness program. Do not disregard any medical advice you have received or delay in seeking medical advice, right? So the income examples may be mentioned later in this presentation are for illustration purposes only. Individual results may vary and does not represent any LifeWave member or brand partner's income, right? Success in any business requires leadership skills, commitment, and dedication. It is solely dependent on the time and effort one is willing to devote in building the business. Okay, so without any further ado, let's dive into the presentation today. We start off with, as usual, the 3 pillars of health, right? So there are 3 pillars of health, if you all know, and when we talk about minerals, we talk about protein, we talk about vitamins. Those are the raw ingredients that our body needs in order to build more tissue, in order to build more blood, in order to build more neurons, nerve cells, and things like that. And this is a very, very big problem. Why? Because of our agricultural style today. If any one of you have been to Cameron Highlands recently, I would say that you all will see how our agricultural style is causing us so much problem. Okay, human body needs minerals, and minerals can only come from the soil, right? And because of all these agricultural styles now, the farmers are trying to make more money, and we don't blame them. And basically, they pump the vegetables full of insecticide to stop all the pests from eating the sweet leaves of the cabbage and the vegetables. But when we eat this vegetable, we are also eating the insecticide. That is the first thing. Okay, that means we are also poisoning ourselves. Second thing is basically the issue of the vegetable being able to absorb the minerals from the soil, because minerals can only be from the soil. Okay, so if the farmers pump all these kind of fertilizers, the plants get lazy, and the plants do not absorb that many things from the soil. Okay, so that is the biggest issue now. So when people say, oh, you want to have good health, good nutrition, last time we used to say you eat more chicken, you eat more vegetable, you get, sorts of protein from animals and sorts of protein from also the plants. But that is not the case today. Okay, so that is one of the biggest problem that will cause us to have a lot of issues. So the second pillar of health, I notice, is basically exercise. Okay, we talk about cardio fitness, the marathon, the sprinting, we talk about resistance training, and many of us go to the gym, go to the fitness center, try to lift weights, put on muscles, exercise. And why is exercise important? Okay, now, when we talk about the body's circulatory system, there are two major parts. Number one is blood circulation, and number two is the lymphatic circulation. So we always advise people to go for cardio exercises. What is cardio exercises? Those low impact ones. You can do cycling, you can do brisk walking. Why? Because the second heart is in our calf. Right? So when you walk or when you tip your toe a little bit, your calf muscles contract. And that, when it happens, it will actually assist your heart to pump back the blood back up into your heart. Right? So that is your blood circulation. The second part is the lymphatic circulation. Okay? So lymphatic circulation, there's no pumping from the heart, So in order for you to circulate, the lymphatic drainage system is through movement, meaning, when you walk or when you move. So this is why exercise is important to ensure your body's immunity is intact. So when I ask most people, hey, do you know how healthy you are? Most people talk about exercise, but many people do not know there is a third pillar of health. People will always answer, I can eat well, I can, I can exercise, I do exercise, I'm okay, I don't have any aches and pains. But if you ask one question like, how is your digestion? Or how is your absorption? Or how is your excretion? Most people, they cannot answer, right? So let me ask you, how is your digestive strength? Can anyone answer me? If you can answer me, you type 111 in the chat box. Who can answer this question? How is your digestive power today that you know? If you don't know how to answer, you type 222. Does anyone here know how to answer that question or not? Can you tell me how is your digestive system? No, right? Nobody can answer, right? Yeah, true. Okay. So only sometimes you will say, oh, my appetite is okay, my digestion is okay. Every time I go and eat, I go poo. Yeah. Okay. I cannot imagine myself sharing this last time. My father-in-law, as soon as he eats something, he will go to the toilet. Cantonese say, "Seksat Maya." Here he eats, then within 5-10 minutes, he has to go to the toilet because he has to go and poo, right? So that is a little bit not normal, right? So people say, every time I eat, I go poo. Only sometimes I feel a bit of acid reflux. Maybe the acid is too much sometimes. Maybe I feel bloated. These are things that, you will hear from people when you ask them about their organ function, right? So now I started learning about this thing about organ function, about how our bodies digest, how our bodies absorb, and how our bodies excrete only after I joined LifeWave, Okay, so have you ever wondered why in this century, when people have better nutritional supplements, we have so many gyms for people to exercise, with so many different kind of exercise regime and supplements, and why are we getting more and more incurable diseases? Let me share something with you. I have a friend who is 49 years old, and God rest his soul, he is no longer here. Why? Because he got cancer. I was the one who fetched him in and out of the hospital, and I saw his degeneration. Okay, from he used to be a very strong person, doesn't get sick. Even if he gets sick, he gets well after maybe 1-2 days. Flu, cough, fever, and that's the most, right? Suddenly he has this leukemia, and he's only 49 years old. And after battling leukemia since the age of 47, 2 years, he's no longer here, right? So many different kinds of exercise, so many different kinds of supplements. Why are we getting more and more incurable diseases? Is because all these incurable diseases originated from degeneration problem. So degeneration of what, we ask, is actually degeneration of the organs. So I want to advise, or I want to share, not advise lah. I want to share with everyone here, if you want to live until 70, 80, 90, or 120, like our, ex-Prime Minister, with a very healthy energy level, you need to place more emphasis into your organ function. You agree with me? Right? So, previously, people can only concentrate on nutrition and exercise because you do not know how to increase your organ function. But now, in the market, okay, in the wellness market, you can see there is a shift in the market towards enhancing organ function. You agree or not? Now you see more and more things talking about, your organ function, how you digest, the probiotics and all to help your digestive system, right or not? And where I see this, LifeWave is the only company out there I see providing this holistic solution in terms of enhancing our cellular energy level. And the most important thing we get from using LifeWave is the activation of stem cells production. So tonight, we are going to talk about you, okay? Which organ matters most, and what are the things you can do in order to rejuvenate or repair our organ function? Wow. Okay, I'm going to share this diagram again. Okay, we're going to talk about how you repair or even reverse your internal organ function. So every one of us have two types of age. Okay, chronological age means how old are you, and biological age, people will tell you look like. Wow, I just came back from a camp. The Super Wednesday team is there, Pochu, Jinhua, and everybody start to tell us, hey, Alfred, how old are you? I, of course, become very, very cheeky and very naughty. I always ask them, how old you think I am? Che. Okay, so they say, some say 40 plus, even people ask Pochu, I think she gets this question a lot. How old are you? She will say, how old do you think I am? So people will say 50 plus, 60 plus, Well, to put it simply, chronological age means how old you are. All right? So let's say if I'm 50 years old, but you look like 40 years old. This look like means biological age, right? So do you have friends who are 50 years old and they look like 60 years old? You have, right? So in order to return from 60 years old back to 50 years old is called anti-aging. You need to repair the internal organ functions to reflect who you are on the outside. But are you going to compromise and look exactly like your age, maybe, when you reach 90 years old? Or do you want to look like 90 years old, or do you want to look like maybe 60 years old, or maybe you look like 50 years old when you reach that kind of age? The kind of vitality and energy that you have, even at the age of 90, and is still equivalent to that when you are 50 years old. Okay, so from 50 to return or even reverse back to 35 years old, let's say, we call this reverse aging. Okay, now, simple analogy to give you an example. If today your car battery runs flat, this is the analogy that Jinlong always use. Yeah, we call this if your car battery is flat and your car cannot move. So in order for you to start the car, what do you need? You need energy, right? Yeah. So when you talk about anti-aging, the key element is how to increase the cellular energy in such a way that your body can use this additional amount of energy to repair organ function. Like how you jumpstart your car. But if you have jump-started it already, and the engine start to move or the car start to move, but this is a 30 years old engine. Over 30 years old engine. So no matter how good you take care of the engine, it will still have black smoke, right? So you will start to change your parts. The water pipe, the water pump, everything you need to change. So the work you do and to do this kind of replacement with new spare parts in the body is done by what? Stem cells. You see the thing, right? Then you need to have enough stem cells to reverse your age. Now, if you look at the wellness market now, in general, they are divided into two markets. Okay? If you look at the diagram, they are divided into two markets. Okay? So, the first market is about anti-aging. That means when you are 50 years old, the product try to help you stop your aging. Okay? And this can be seen with fruit juice, supplements, garments, like pants. And when you talk about reverse aging, what do you talk about? You talk about stem cells injection, PRP, you talk about placenta, right? But LifeWave has the best part of both worlds. Both worlds are not only one, both worlds. Okay? So I'm very confident to guarantee you that you won't find a second product that can give you energy at the same time, activate your stem cells, and receive over 200 patents. Wow. So let me do a recap. If you want to make yourself look younger today, number one, you need to repair your deteriorating body system. You need energy, right? Second of all, you need enough stem cells in order to reverse your age, to look younger than who you are. So these two elements are already taken care of by what? By LifeWave, right? You need energy and you need stem cells. So this is taken care by our X39. Okay? But there is still one very important element. Who knows? One very important element. Who knows what is this? It is time. Many people, many people over the last 3 years that I've been in LifeWave, people ask me, Alfred, I patch, like what Jinlong said just now, I patch, but I don't see anything, lah. I'm still feeling pain. I'm still feeling this. I don't see anything. Then when you properly check with them, they say, oh, today I forgot to patch it. Oh my goodness. Right? So these are the two elements that are already taken care by LifeWave, but the most important element is time and consistency. All right, consistency. So I always tell people, you please set an alarm into your handphone. Right? You start at 8 o'clock, make sure the evening 8 o'clock, the alarm rings again. And when you look at your handphone, because you have got no choice but to stop the alarm will tell you, hey, patch Aeon. Right? So, same like the analogy, okay? I can give you the best phone, I can give you the best charger, but you don't give me time to charge your phone, your phone cannot be charged. Agree or not? So, who is this person that can give your body the chance to go to the deeper structure, to rejuvenate and reverse aging? It's yourself. Okay? So, we want to learn about energy. What is energy? Energy is the ability to do work. Okay? So, when our cells age, they produce less energy. Okay? And that's why the organs degenerate. And LifeWave is basically an expert in the visible light area. Okay? So, today, you go to the red light district area, say Geylang in Singapore or, Amsterdam in Holland, you see red light. Why we do not see blue light or green light? Because red light, the frequency will make your body increase adrenaline and it makes us excited. So, blue walls, hospitals are painted in either light blue or white. Okay, so when you look at blue ocean, you feel relaxed because blue reduces our stress hormone, right? Green regulates organ function. When we are young, my mother, I don't know whether about your mother, always say after 45 minutes of reading books or things like that, you go and look at something green if you do not want to if you do not want to wear spectacles. Okay? So for ladies, for ladies, if you go to a beauty salon, if you ask for whitening therapy, the beautician might suggest you yellow LED light because the yellow LED light can increase your body's antioxidant and have whitening effect. Right? So, tips for you ladies. So now whatever claims that LifeWave has made for LifeWave products, they are backed by science. Okay, this is very important. Now, I have been looking for wellness products and stuff like that. There are a lot of wellness products that do not have proper clinical studies, number one, and do not have proper, health authority approval. But in LifeWave, we have more than 80 clinical studies, right? And we have more than 200 over global patents. You can check it out yourself, Don't trust. Okay? So this is one of the excerpts from the US Patent Office, from the US Patent and Trademark Office, USPTO. It talks about the patches. Okay, it's a wearable phototherapy apparatus, increasing stem cells. Okay, so you can also go to the USPTO, Patent Full Text and Image Database. You can look for wearable phototherapy apparatus. We are there. All right. So coming back to just now, you remember I told you our organs degenerate much faster than the past, right? So do you see problems of people having heart problems way before 65 years old? Yes, right? Because here in this chart, it says as you age, your heart muscle cells shrink, okay, in numbers, but expand in size, which makes your heart wall thicker. Your arteries tend to get stiffer also, right? And starting at the age of 20 to 30, all right? So heart diseases typically kick in around 65. But now you see a lot of people having heart issues, cardiovascular problems, before 65, right? So what can we do? Now, this is a graph by the British Scientific Journal, which talks about our stem cells declining rapidly. When we are babies, we are actually loaded trillions of cells, okay? But when we reach the age of 60 to 90, look at the graph. Almost nothing left, 5%, all right? So what we need to do is we want to reverse, increase the thing back up again. All right. So when you use the product just now, you remember what product or not? Is X what? X39, right? Now, X39 can increase the quantity of stem cells and the quality of stem cells. It also reduces inflammation, it relaxes our body, and let us have better sleep. So actually, X39 increases the GHK copper in our body, and GHK copper is the solution for us. But how do we increase the GHK copper to also increase the stem cells, right? So functions of X39, when you use X39, it is proven that our body elevates GHK copper. GHK copper elevates and activates the stem cells production. So, meaning when we use X39, is clinically proven, when you use X39 consistently for 6 months, the biological age, that means the cells get reversed, gets younger by 8.5 years. Amazing, right? So as soon as 24 hours after using your X39, X39 helps your body resets 3 to 4,000 genes to a more useful state. Okay, when you use X39, what can you expect? Supports minor aches and pains, improves mental clarity, manage inflammation, and basically mobilizes stem cells and supports wound healing. It stimulates the skin with low levels of light to activate the production of GHK copper and stem cells. Basically, after producing GHK copper, your skin appearance, it will reduce fine lines and wrinkles. Why? When your body produces more GHK copper, it produces more stem cells. When your body produces more stem cells, the byproduct is collagen, right? It also improves our sleep. Okay, so having said so many things about the product, you will ask now, hey, how does this technology work? So our bodies can actually heal ourselves. Okay, so why we say please give yourself 3 to 6 months? This is the reason why. These are the timeline that is required by our body to produce and to regenerate all these organs. Bones 3 months, DNA 2 months, liver 6 weeks, stomach 5 days, brain 1 year, blood 4 months, skin 1 month, lungs 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, so this is a patented technology, and David Smith has actually extracted whatever he learned from his DHC this contraption here, which he invented, and put everything into a small piece of patch for all of us to use. Now, people ask, what is in the patch? The patch contains amino acid, water, stabilized oxygen, sugar, and salt. Okay, so this is for your information. So how LifeWave patches work actually? Now, the plants and the animals get their energy from the sun, and when we eat the plants or the animals, we get part of this energy, and we emit all this light. When you go through a thermal imaging machine, you will see your body as such. You don't see your body like how you see me now. Okay, you see your body full of lights, red color, green color, blue color, yellow color, right? So we emit a lot of light. And what the patches do, the patches have this nano crystal, organic sugar crystals, salt crystals, hydrogen, oxygen, and water crystals with a proprietary blend of organic amino acid. It actually reflects the certain wavelength of light, depending on what patch you use, back into your body to stimulate the production of the peptides that is required. Okay, but humans cannot escape from this aging disease. All of us age. From the very second we were born, all of us age. And 80% have at least one chronic disease, 77 have two, and over 80% of older middle-aged adults, I would say 45, maybe 50 and above, experience chronic pain. So chronic pain affects 1.5 million people. Billion, not million. So pain is a classic symptom of inflammation. But not all pain is caused by inflammation. So let's take a look. 20% of adults worldwide suffer from chronic pain. In Malaysia, 7% of general adults population in Malaysia experience pain, right? Now, Singaporeans, 8.7, okay? With women, even more, 10.9%, right? So the common causes of pain is due to physical injury, medical conditions, infections, surgical procedures, or overuse injuries. But uncontrolled inflammation causes stem cells to die at injury site and you will not heal properly. Ladies and gentlemen, it is very, very important. We need to control this inflammation. And LifeWave have an answer for you by using Aeon. All right. So how to manage inflammation and pain? With Aeon, pain comes down, clinically proven to reduce stress. Pain comes down within minutes, right? It's clinically proven to decrease inflammation in the body, you know. It promotes relaxation. Remember blue color, relaxation, eliminates mental fatigue and increase physical strength and have anti-aging properties. Okay, so to further manage pain, there are several patches in the LifeWave array of patches that actually supports pain relief. The first is IceWave. Second is Aeon, like what I shared just now. X39 also manages pain. Additionally, you can also consider carnosine and glutathione. Okay, so here are some of the clinical studies that Aeon, I said just now, Aeon is proven clinically, right? We have clinical studies. Aeon patches improve the physiological function, status of 7 organs, right? And then pain levels also reveal a consistent decrease, and they found out that they increase parasympathetic activity of the autonomic nervous system. So a 2015 study confirmed that YH Aeon produced relaxing effect as soon as 20 minutes after placement. All right. So to maximize this combo, X39 will actually help us increase the GHK copper to produce healthy stem cells, and basically Aeon to reduce stress so that the stem cells can actually do the work. So this is another analogy that Jinlong likes to use. Now, during a fire, you call the fireman, right? The firemen have to come and put out the fire before the doctors can help the victim, right? So stem cells are drawn to the site of inflammation to heal damaged tissue. But unmanaged inflammation also kills stem cells. Okay? So with that, that is tonight's sharing about the product. So I think without any further ado, I would actually introduce our next amazing speaker. He shared an amazing sharing during the Beloit Success Camp. Okay, and this person is a certified and former pharmacist who practiced for 10 years in UK. So lucky. I get very jealous of him. He can say 10 years in England. My God, so nice. Such a nice place, right? So he graduated with a Master's of Pharmacy for pharmacy practice from the University of Bradford in UK. So he has more than 10 years of pharmaceutical experience in retail pharmacy, hospital, and corporate base in England and Malaysia. But I don't think now he needs to send for 10 hours from 10 to 10 in the pharmacy already. Now he can arrange his own time. He is looking so much better, right? Now more handsome. Yeah. So he's now known by his peers as a pharmacist who does not sell drugs. Okay? But instead use a more holistic approach to help people regain their health. So we are extremely blessed tonight to be able to explore and learn from Chin-Hua. How do we use the patch for free, and how do we actually earn some income from this? So over to you, Chin-Hua.
Okay, thank you, Alfred, for the wonderful introduction, and that was a fantastic presentation on your end. Okay, so you guys can hear me type in a 111 in the chat box. Can you guys see my screen? Let me see. Okay.
Yes, we can
All
see the
right.
screen.
Great.
Yes.
Okay. Now, yes, we all know as users, we have been using it for a while. We know that the patches does wonders. Yeah, if you actually stick by it, just like anything else you do in life, if you believe that it happens for you, it will happen. Yeah, and this is science and technology, by the way. So if you are someone who's into science, this is the platform to be in because everything is via clinical studies and properly research done. Okay. So the thing is that how many of you here actually hear people saying that, oh, the patches are so expensive? This little sticker is cost so much every month. How is that possible? Yeah, type in the chat box 222. You all have this kind of struggle, this kind of rejections, and people just don't believe that these patches can really help them. Yeah. So this is something that on the 27th of October this year, the company decided to enhance the compensation plan to pay us more forward. Yeah. So this is something that's beautiful because previously the compensation plan was old-fashioned and they've been using it for 20 years. Yeah. So David Smith and his team, he hired the top consultants around the world to structure out this compensation plan, and they took them 4 years to engineer this compensation plan. Yeah. So this is how we can all use it cheaper and cheaper. And if you share with more people, you can also use it eventually for free. Yeah. So this is something that it took time for me to learn as well. Yeah. So for a lot of people of you who are just starting up, please do not worry because everything takes time. Yeah. So I always tell people that you can't go to standard 6 without going through kindergarten, standard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this is the beginner stage, right? And I'm going to just go very slowly. So this overall compensation plan has 9 different payouts. Now, how many of you think that this particular, just by looking at it, you get a bit headache, dizziness? Yeah. So just type in the chat box 333, yeah. So you look at it, oh my God, so much figures and what is this? It's so complicated. When I first saw this plan, I was like, oh my goodness. This is worse than chemistry class. Yeah, but I took the liberty to learn lah. Yeah, every night 8 p.m. I listen to Jinlong, and then finally I came out with my own structure so that when I explain it to people, people can understand in the simplest manner. Okay, so I'm gonna break it down to you guys now. For a start, we are going to look at, although there are 9 bonus payout, we're just going to look at 3. Okay, the first one is product introduction bonus. Yeah, which is the you can see my mouse from here. Yeah. Okay. So it's on the top left. Yeah. The second one is called business launch bonus. And the third one is level earning bonus. So these are 3 things that I'm going to talk about today. Now, why not 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Because as a beginner, this is where matters most for you. And then this will help you to rank up to the next level as well. Yeah, so let's take it easy. Let's go to standard 1 first today. Okay. Now, this is a sample of one of my brand partners. Okay, so this is the back office. If you log in, you go to your commission earnings, and if you have been actually earning commission, you can see this in your back office, right? So from this page, you can see the career title and the paid rank. Okay, now how does LifeWave pay you? Okay, so we talk about the first bonus just now initially, right? Which is this bonus right here. Okay, so for every package you start with, company will pay you a certain amount if you sign them up on, let's say, core package. Yeah, 35 USD is equivalent to 154. Now the company has standardized the pricing by times it by 4.4, the rates. So they're paying us in USD rate, by the way. Okay, so 4.4 is pretty high, especially now USD is only about 4.1, 4.2. Okay, so advanced pack is, if you sign up that person advanced pack, you're going to get back 330 ringgit. Advanced plus pack 726 ringgit, and premium pack 1782 ringgit. Okay, so how do they actually calculate this? Now, when your account is active meaning that you buy something every month, or you do a maintenance for 6 months, like for a lot of people, after they are confident with using the patches, normally they'll purchase 6 months, okay? And then that's how they can start to recommend people to get the bonuses, okay? So your account has to be in good standing order, active, yeah, at 55 or 110 BV. So for a start, 55 BV will do, okay? That's equivalent to 1 packet of Aeon. And basically, when you sign the person up advance, okay, company will pay back 330 ringgit. Now, case study, real life example. So this person in this week, this is, if you see the top of the screen, right, it says 1st of December to 7th of December. So it's this week, it's this week, okay? So it's fresh off the oven. And he signed up 2 people here. Can you see at the bottom here, that blue box? It has 2 names, one Ong and one Eng, 330, 330. That means he has signed up 2 person that actually purchased the advance. Okay, so that's how the company pays you an instant cash bonus. All right, and this is something that it's very good because it helps you to pay your bills, to subsidize your usage, for coffee talks and lunch and things like that, right? So this is the first bonus that we look at. Now, the second bonus right here, if you look at this, right, it's called the level earning bonus. Now, if you look at the chart of this, can you see here? All right. So even as an active brand partner, the level earning bonus they pay you is about 3%. Can you see here? Level 1. Sorry. Yeah. Level 1 at 3%. Okay. Now, if you look at this account, this person is already having a career title of 2-star manager. Okay. So he's eligible for level 1 bonus 7%. Okay. If he has a second level, right, he gets additional 2%. Now, let me explain this here. Now, by looking at his back office, the calculation is auto-calculated. Okay. So how does this figure come about? Now, if you go to your back office, you can see that people that you're signing up, right, you get all these bonuses. You need to understand how they come up with the calculation. Now, if you look at advanced package, it actually gives us 300 BV, 300 points there. So then you times that by 4.4, okay, which is the current the USD rate that they're paying us, you get 1320. Now, because of second level earning bonus, right? Sorry, the first level earning bonus, apologies, yeah. This person entitles to 7% of the bonus. Okay. So that's how you calculate 1320 times 7%. He gets 92.40 cents per person that he signed up. He signed up 2% advance, right? So it's 660 plus another 184 ringgit 80 cents that he's getting. Yeah. So this is his first level, his direct sign up. All right. Now, what if this Mr. Ng and Mr. Ong sign up directly another person that actually purchased the advanced package as well? So then, can you see here? Level 2, that will be his level 2, okay? So his level 2, he will get another 2% extra, all right? So this, now you see here, as 2-star manager, we can get 7% additional, yeah, which is 92 ringgit 40 cents per person. Now, if and Ong signs up someone with advanced package, we can get additional 2% extra, which is 26.40 cents per person, okay? So this becomes, if you have 10 people under you, can you imagine if you have 10 people under you that you sign up every month directly under you? This becomes your passive income of 1,848 ringgit. Yeah. So that's how you can subsidize the usage of your patches and eventually use it cheaper and cheaper and free. Yeah. So all you need to do is to be very confident with the patches, learn every day, because every day in Zoom you hear different things. Yeah. Invite Zoom and then start sharing with them the patches as well. Okay, so we are not here to hard sell people to say how good the patches are. No, okay. What we are intending to do is to help them, and especially if they are in a difficult situation with their health, right? So it's something that is actually very powerful. Okay, so if you look at the third bonus right here, yeah, this is what we call the business launch bonus. Now, for new signups after the October 27th, you are entitled to 9 weeks of this year. So work with the new people that you're signing up, your directs, your second level, your third level, and make sure they fully utilize this. Yeah. So after 9 weeks, this bonus is no more for new people. Okay. So then how do you actually qualify for this now? Again, you see here, this is what we call the business launch bonus. Now, as a 2-star manager for this account, this person gets 50 USD when he actually signs up a new person directly. Yeah, the company pays him 50 USD. That's equivalent to 220 ringgit. Can you see here? Yeah. So these 3 bonuses for this week only. By the way, this person has not finished signing up people. Okay. So just by this week only, he has made, can you see at the top here? 1064.80 ringgit. Not too bad, right? So 1 week, you make about 1,000 ringgit. 4 weeks, you can actually make about 4,000 ringgit. And if you look at the package price for 4 months supply, it's only 2,354 ringgit. Yeah. So then you're basically using these patches for free, plus you have surplus of income, which actually converts to your passive income. Yeah. So it's that simple, guys. So don't complicate things. When you look at the plan, right, you break it down into smaller pieces. And when you explain to your downlines or your potential prospect, don't go through the entire plan with them because they'll get confused. So this is what happened to me when I was first introduced this plan, right? And people were talking about the plan and all that. Oh my God, I got a headache from that. Yeah, so many things to remember. If I can't even understand how am I supposed to present this to people? Yeah. So after listening to a lot of presentations, I finally get it. Yeah. So you break down to smaller pieces and you present it that way to them. Yeah. Before you want to make big money, yeah, you must be able to master making small money. Agree or not? Yeah. So by mastering how you can make small money, you give people the sense of confidence as well. Yeah. Don't go straight to, oh, you can make 50,000 a month. Please don't do that. Okay. So unless you are at that level, you're talking to CEOs and all that, that is a different pitch. Yeah. We are talking mainly to end users, consumers. So you got to hold their hand. You got to really slow down your pace of explaining to them and keep repeating yourself. Then people will start catching it and they can duplicate that way. Yeah. So then the game of this is to duplicate. It's not to be the master in everything. Okay. So we need to master the ability to duplicate so then people can grow in that manner. All right. So the next time you look at this plan, do not worry. All right. Do it the way that I presented it in these 3 things only. Now, why don't I touch on the 4th, 5th, and 6th bonus? Yeah, because you see, if you look at binary bonus, right? If you look at the 2-star manager, you need to be able to go to 3-star manager because before you can actually hit the 5% binary bonus. So that's why I don't talk about this yet, right? So that will be intermediate class already. Okay. So this is something that you can focus on. Bonus 1, 2, and 3 is not going to make you rich. Yeah. Bonus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are the bonuses that are going to be big. Okay. So then we start learning with these 3 bonuses first. Yeah. So if you guys actually understood what I actually presented today, type in a 222. Yeah. Type in a 222 if you understand. Okay. All right. Great, great, great. So if you practice this with your brand partners every day, like just do a role play, you can actually master this in an easier way. Yeah. So my presentation is very short today. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'm gonna pass the floor back to Brother Alfred. Thank you.
Wow, short, simple, and sweet, Okay, so yes, we have quite a fair bit of time tonight. So if you have any questions, you may type it into the chat box and we will actually try and answer as many as we can. Right? So I think Eileen has a question. I received my patch via courier, but notice some of the patch is not stick to each other. Can anyone advise whether we can still use a patch if it has been exposed to the air? Okay, Eileen, that it should not be any problem, right? It should not be any problem, because the patches are activated body heat. So it, it's it is right. Builder and hub.
Alfred, you're a bit choppy just now. Couldn't hear you.
Henry says, can share your chart builder and hub. Jinhua?
Yeah.
I think
Alfred,
Jinhua
you're
is
breaking up earlier. Hello, Alfred. Yeah,
you're
I think.
frozen, bro.
Am I? Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, it's okay. Never mind.
Ah,
Yes, we can hear you, but your internet freeze and you stop freeze and you alive again.
Alfred, your sound there is breaking. Your sound is breaking. You check your internet and see. Okay. Let me just answer
Yeah.
some questions first.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Much better. Yes, correct.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, 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 Henry asks, can share your chart builder and hub. Ayo. Okay, I think we move on. Jinhua, how do you call this? There's a question by Moon. Commission is based on career or paid rank title?
Yeah, this is a very good question. Okay, so this is normally based on career rank title. Yeah, it's based on career rank title. So if your account is active, right, basically active at BV55, you are already entitled to the commission. Yeah.
I see. Okay. When can we get the business launching bonus from Sandra Tan?
Okay. Sandra, normally business launching bonus is reflected 1 week after because they pay us every Thursday, ma. Yeah, so your account will reflect your back office there. So that's why you need to go to view your commission, right? Then you can see the breakdown like how I show you just now. It's stated very clearly that one.
Okay. Then from Moon again, is business launch only for new enrollment and is it only until January 2026?
Okay, good question. Business launch bonus is for new people that sign up. Yeah, so this is a permanent thing. It's only the relaunch business bonus for older members that is for until January 2026. You got 9 weeks until January 2026. Yeah.
Okay. So from William, this is a product question. Some weeks ago, one of the sharer provided the knee meniscus tear protocol patch on the knee. That is Aeon, glutathione, carnosine, and X39 during the day for 12 hours. Do I still patch Aeon at GV14 during the night? Okay, William, if you have patched the Aeon during the daytime, you do not need to patch Aeon again at night. So just leave the night free. Okay, you do not have to patch. Can cancer patient paste this patch? Emily Lee, yeah? Yes, out of the many cancer patients that I've helped, most of them patch the X39 and Aeon throughout the chemo sessions, and it has actually helped them a lot. Many of them do not go through vomiting. Okay, I do not want to make any medical claims here. Many of them do not go through the symptoms that is associated with chemotherapy, right? But there are several schools of thought here to say that sometimes you do not patch the X39 during your chemo. But to me, I will patch it throughout the chemo session. Jinhua from Karen Chua, new member eligible for 9 weeks means to earn what type of bonus?
Okay. For this eligible for 9 weeks is the business launch bonus, new member. It's called a business launch bonus. Okay. So maximum that you can make from this total for 9 weeks, right? 1 week is 220 ringgit. So 9 weeks is 1980 ringgit that you can actually maximize this. All right. So that is the bonus that you can actually achieve. Okay, thank you.
Okay. So, okay, Henry's asking again, chart to the builder hub. I don't understand what he wants, actually, Jinhua. I mean, I think he wants the chart you showed just now. Yeah. And post it to the Life Changes Builders Hub, I think.
Right. Okay.
Okay, from EC Jub, can patch X39 and X49 together? Yes, EC, you can patch the X39 and X49 together for the same 12 hours. And you can rotate between the CV6, which is 2 fingers below the belly button and behind the neck. But the start so early, you need to basically let the person use for maybe 3 to 4 months, then only you introduce the X49. Okay, easy? Eileen, can you repeat Alfred, can you repeat? What did Eileen ask? What did Eileen ask? Eileen, what was your question again? You asked me to repeat my answer. What was the question again? Oh, patch expired on the air. Well, actually the patch can still be used. Expose. Okay. Eileen, the patches will actually activate or are activated by body heat. So if it is air, then it should not be a problem. Okay, I hope I've answered your question. EC, why so many different type of patches with some having similar functions? Actually, EC, the patches stimulate a specific amino acid or specific how do you say effect for all the patches. Okay, the main patch is still X39. Everything evolves around X39 because all the other patches except for X49, they are called enhancers. So they amplify the results of X39. Okay, so I give you an example. Let's say if you use the glutathione patch, glutathione increases 300% to 300% from your base level. Meaning, let's say if now you have a level of 100 for glutathione. So once you patch the glutathione patch, your glutathione level in your body will increase to 300 from 100. Okay? So they are enhancers. Okay? So are you aware mainland China is selling patches in Shopee, sold in Amazon, eBay? Will LifeWave be investigating such sellers because prices are incredibly low? Yes, easy. You don't have to worry because the compliance will go after them. And now, first of all, we also have to understand that it is actually illegal to sell on a third-party platform because LifeWave is recognized as and medical device. Okay, so any medical devices are not supposed to be or are prohibited to be sold on a third party form. Okay, or share your prospect because you cannot stop. And Amazon, if they buy from eBay, if they buy from Shopee, who is going to service them? Who is going to explain and follow up with them? Nobody. Who will actually ensure that they patch? Nobody. So, can patch? Okay, very, very good question. This is from Uric. I don't think you should be patch when you already take them off, when you go through X-ray or MRI scan. Okay, Jinhua, just now I typed wrong. Should be business relaunch bonus for all members. When can they see their 110 in their?
Okay. This one actually Jinong mentioned before. It can
Jinhua,
take up to
Sandra asked.
yeah. Yeah. So Sundra, so this one Jinong actually mentioned before that it could take up to 4 weeks to reflect it in your back office. So you check every single week. Yeah, to see whether it's actually in ready or not. Okay, give it time, All right, thank you. Okay, I
Okay,
think
from Emily Lee, I am new. I just to check. You mean you need to patch 30 days continuously? After that, no. Emily, you need to patch consistently. Give yourself at least 3 to 6 months. Because if you remember my presentation just now, I did mention that if you patch consistently for 6 months, it is clinically proven that your biological age, all your cells will actually regenerate and reverse the age by 8.5 years. Okay. Karen Chua, how to achieve it or what is the criteria to meet this? Karen, you have to be a bit more specific. achieve what and to meet what, Karen Chua? Okay, this is from Caroline Wong. Let me answer Caroline first. My husband has been patching for more than 1 year. He still has high blood pressure. What patches should be used to bring down his high blood pressure? His systolic is above 159 and diastolic is 50. Okay, Caroline, can I have you unmute yourself? Wait, let me try and unmute Caroline. Where are you, Caroline? Caroline, can you unmute yourself?
Yes,
Can you try
yes.
to unmute yourself?
Can you hear me? Can
Hi,
you hear me?
Caroline.
Hi.
Okay, I need to understand.
Okay.
Because I hope you have got it right. When you say your systolic is 159, diastolic is 50, that's
Hello?
very low blood pressure. Because his diastolic should not be
Yes.
50.
Yes, so he has two problems. The above one should not be above more than 150. His is about 160, 16 plus, current is sometimes we one end up to 170. And then the below one is very low. He has below 50, like 49, 48. That thing you went down to 45. So I was wondering what patches should he use because he is using X39 and Aeon and also carnosine and glutathione.
Okay, wait. How long has he been using the patches?
About 18 months already. 18.
18 months, Okay.
Hmm.
What health issues is he trying to improve on besides the blood pressure?
Okay, he's actually trying to improve on the fingers, the stiffness on his fingers. Before that, he could not close the fingers. He will get the pain. And the other problem is that he has glaucoma and his vision, the left eye, the pressure is quite high. So he went for a surgery. He has reduced his the pressure, but his vision is affected. He could not see 100%. His vision is about 50%.
Okay. What did the doctors advise? Why his systolic is 159? Has he got any diagnostic on that?
Yes, I mean they have done all the tests, but they give him change the high blood pressure medicine for him. So he has taken 2, 3 types of medicine, and I still see that his pressure is still high. He's taking like valsartan. He also took telmisartan, and he also take one Zinot, a ZYNOT or something like that.
Okay. Then I notice by what you say
Hmm.
come again, what high blood pressure medication is he on? He's on valsartan and another one is what?
Okay. So now what he's taking is 80 mg valsartan at night and 160 mg valsartan in the morning.
Oh wow. He's quite heavily he's quite heavy on valsartans,
Yeah.
Okay. Now, um I notice he has a combination of very high systolic pressure and very low diastolic pressure. Okay, this creates an extremely wide pulse pressure, the difference between the two numbers. Okay,
Mm,
so
mm,
he should be having is a significant indication of cardiovascular risk lah. Okay, so let me explain to you. If the systolic is high, as a person age due to conditions like hypertension, the large arteries become stiff and it loses elasticity. So when the heart pumps, these stiff arteries cannot expand easily. So this causes the pressure to spike higher than normal, right? So you have to understand the systolic first. The diastolic is low because the arteries are stiff. They do not recoil properly to maintain the pressure between heartbeats. Okay, so the blood rushes out too quickly, causing the pressure to drop very low. Now, this is common in the white pulse pressure. Okay, so has he done an angiogram to look at his heart?
No, he has not an angiogram. Maybe we will ask the doctor to refer him to do an angiogram. He hasn't done it.
Yeah, because we need to see whether the condition where the aortic valve is closing properly or not.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can
So
I get
condition, okay. So his condition is causing the heart to work harder and faster, right? That's why you're
yes.
getting a high systolic reading.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so what he can do is he can continue to patch the X39, and I would advise him to try and use the X49 together with the X39.
Okay. Okay. So put
Okay,
49 on the belly button and then the 39 behind the neck, is it?
correct. You can interchange between the 39 and the 49.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and you need to get him to consult a doctor. All right.
Okay. I will let
Okay,
him know.
and what I advise is he must strictly limit his salt intake.
Okay.
Okay, and
Okay.
he has to increase the potassium rich food.
Such as bananas.
Yeah, correct. So he has to also put himself through exercise, regular moderate aerobic exercise, which is good for his heart and also help him maintain his blood pressure.
Okay. He does walking and plays golf once a week.
Yes, yes, that's good. That's good. So once a week might not be enough. Probably ask him to do 2 or 3 times. Maybe he can go to the driving range instead of going down to the green.
Okay. He walks about 10,000 steps a day every day.
Yeah. So, sorry, come again?
He walks more than 10,000 steps every day. More than
He,
10,000 steps. He
he walks
walks.
every day, is it?
Yeah, more than 10,000 steps.
Yeah, good. So he needs to change his dietary. Please limit his salt intake. Okay.
Okay.
Does he smoke?
No, no, no.
Does he drink alcohol?
No.
Does he does he
Occasionally,
drink does he drink coffee or tea?
yes, he drinks coffee 1 or 2 cups a day.
If you can, please avoid the coffee or the tea
Okay, okay. I let you know.
because coffee can cause further elevation of the systolic pressure.
Okay, okay.
Okay, and is he
Yes.
still working?
No, retired.
Yeah. So is he put into, or does he put himself into a consistent stressed situation?
Not really. He's now not working.
Yeah. So he has to manage his stress.
Okay.
Okay. So try those and try to add the X49 for him.
Okay.
He can interchange between the 49, sometimes behind the neck, sometimes below the belly button. Use it together with the X39. And then,
Yes.
yeah,
Right now he uses carnosine or glutathione for his eye. So he patches the carnosine and the glutathione next to his left eye during the day. So is it okay? Means that day you will use X39 carnosine plus X49.
Okay, you see, Caroline, I think
Mm,
why is he using the carnosine on his eye? Glaucoma, is
yes,
it?
yeah, yes.
Okay. Now, we also need to, you can also use the carnosine, right? So, but I would actually handle his heart issue first.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah.
just X49 and 39 and don't use carnosine, is it?
You can use if you want to, but actually X49 is also a supercharged carnosine.
Okay, okay. Just now he put the
Okay.
carnosine
Let's
next to his left eye.
can but let's tackle his heart first. I think the heart is more important.
Okay, okay. Can. Okay, sure.
Can so
Okay,
you just try to use the X49 and the X39, and meanwhile, he needs to stay hydrated. He drink water, enough water?
yes, he does drink water. He does quite a lot.
Yes. Okay.
Mm,
So please make sure there are a few things that he needs to do. He needs to have regular, moderate aerobic exercise for his heart and for him to manage blood pressure.
mm,
Okay. So
okay,
he then will have to also limit his salt intake and increase potassium-rich food, meaning take a little bit more potassium-rich food like bananas, which will be very good to him.
take the potassium supplement.
Yeah, potassium-rich food lah.
Supplement can, supplement. The
Sorry?
vitamin. Potassium vitamin. Potassium supplement.
Can also. But I will
Can.
go through the natural way lah, the potassium-rich food first lah.
Okay, okay. Mm,
Things like dark chocolate, bananas, that will be very good lah.
okay, okay.
Okay, so I hope I've answered your question, Caroline.
Yes. Yeah, thanks so much.
No
Thank you.
problem. No problem. Jinhua, I think you can take the next one. What patch to use for hair loss and slow metabolism?
Right. Okay, T Eng. If you have used X39 and Aeon for at least 6 months, you can actually add on X49. Okay, so X49 is very good to speed up the metabolism. It's good for your brain function, your heart, your muscle, and your bones as well. Yeah. It also focuses on hair and nail growth as well. Okay, so you can go on and try that only if you have actually used X39 Aeon for 6 months. Okay, to strengthen your immune system first. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Amazing. Okay. And William, I'm suffering from a very bad cough. What patch can I use and where to patch? Daytime or nighttime? Okay, William. If you have a very bad cough, you can actually I hope it doesn't come with sore throat. If you have sore throat, you can patch the Aeon, use the Aeon patch over your Adam's apple. That will reduce your sore throat, right? And in the meantime, you can also try to use the X39 and drink more water to help the thing flush out your cough. Okay. Jinhua, help with the next one. Hi, Alfred. My friend started patching X39 in Aeon about 1 month ago. She hurt her back doing gardening and she wants to know if she uses light ice wave at night for her back pain. Will that interfere with her sleep? She tried ice wave for 1 day, but it did not help her pain.
Okay, maybe I'll just unmute Dora a bit. Okay.
Yep.
Hi, Dora.
Hi. Hi,
Hi,
Jane.
Dora. Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Hi.
Okay. So she hurt her back doing gardening, yeah? And she
Yeah,
used
correct.
ice wave at night, right? Okay,
I'm not sure whether she used it at night. She said she used it for a day, so maybe it could be in the daytime.
right. Okay, so your question is, will that interfere with her sleep?
Yeah, if she uses it at night.
No, IceWave doesn't interfere with sleep at night. It's okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, so I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. If nighttime she uses IceWave on her back area, she can actually uh place the Aeon from the back of the neck to the lower back as well, depending where the pain is lah.
Yeah, I did suggest to her to use Aeon on the spot of the pain.
Yeah,
So that's correct, right?
yeah, that's fine. That's
Then
fine.
if she uses Aeon, then what about Ice Wave?
Add on IceWave if the pain is unmanageable lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then like basically she can use it for continuously for like say if the pain doesn't go away in one day, then she can continue try again the next day like that. Is that how?
Yes, until the pain disappear completely. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so X39 she can use in the morning. Instead of patching behind the neck, she can patch it at the pain area as well.
All right. Okay.
All right.
And then sorry, one more question about Ice Wave because I think I was watching some videos on Ice Wave patching. There are a few methods of putting it. That I think David Schmidt himself. It was David Schmidt himself who made those videos. So I was watching them,
Yeah.
and I think Ice Wave. There's the clock method,
Yeah.
and then there's also like you can patch. He said you can patch on the soles of your feet.
Yeah.
So should she do that or?
No, it's too for new users, you don't want her to be confused with how it's actually done. So the
Okay.
best way to do it is to patch it directly on the pain point, the brown patch, and then the white patch, just put it on top of the white patch, of the brown patch.
Oh, like one on top of the
You
other.
don't have to locate the clockwork because that's just too difficult for new users. They'll get confused and they'll stop using.
Okay, but so it's okay to just put one on top of the other.
Yeah, it's fine. You just put one on top or one below. Just as long as it's a straight line, vertical or horizontal, it's fine. Anywhere.
Oh, okay. That's what you mean.
Yeah,
Okay. I thought you mean overlapping.
No. It's one just on top the straight line. Yeah. So if the brown patch is here, you just patch the white patch up there or below.
Okay, on top or
Yeah.
below.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, sure.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, amazing.
Thank you.
So Galaxy A16 5G. Well, I like these people. How can they call themselves Galaxy A16? Okay, never mind. Now, is it okay for me to patch X49 and X39 and Aeon for 12 hours? That is for the same night. Example from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. for frozen shoulder pain for 1 year. Is it okay for me to patch X49, X39, and Aeon for 12 hours? Galaxy A16, can you unmute yourself? I need to ask you a few questions.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and may I have your name first, sir?
Simpson,
Sorry?
Simpson.
Sing Zhen.
Simpson. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I don't understand your question. Is it okay for me to patch X49 and X39 and Aeon for 12 hours?
That means
is
daytime or nighttime?
Oh, okay. X49 and X39. Basically, let's look at X39. X39 will give you additional energy, cognitive function better. So we normally advise people to patch X39 during the daytime. Okay, Sinjan?
Okay.
X49 is also during the daytime because it is best effect if you use the X49 when you exercise, because your strength will increase, your stamina will increase when you use X49. Okay, and it helps with the heart, cardiovascular function and your bones. Okay, so Aeon, normally we use it at night. So daytime, let's say if you start 8 a.m., you patch the X39 and the X49. Then when you reach the evening, 8 p.m., which is already after 12 hours, you remove the X49 and X39 and you use the Aeon behind the neck. Hello, Sinjan?
No, so I make it clear. So daytime, X39.
Correct.
Nighttime, X49 and Aeon. Is it
No,
correct?
no, no. Daytime, X39 and X49.
Daytime, X39 and X49, is it?
Correct, correct.
Okay. Yeah. Then nighttime,
Nighttime Aeon.
just Aeon alone. No
Correct.
X, no X39, X49.
No need. No
No
need.
need.
Ah,
Okay, okay. Okay.
okay.
Okay.
So
I'll,
how
I'll
long have
try
you been
that.
patching, Sinjan?
9 months.
9 months. What have you seen for yourself? What is the best thing that you have seen happening to you yourself?
All the improvement except my frozen shoulder.
Ah, that means you have seen your hair growing better,
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
nails. Yeah. Okay. So, your
So
body.
another thing is I have this a bit of sleeping problem. I don't understand why I wake up every time at 2 a.m., sometimes 3 a.m. I just can't understand. I wake up, then sometimes I try to sleep. I can sleep, sometimes I cannot sleep.
How long has this been happening?
Well, couple of months, 2, 3 months.
Just recently, any,
Yeah, yeah.
what have you been doing different?
Doing
Mm. Are you doing anything different from last time?
no, no, no.
Okay. Are you a diabetic, Galaxy?
Zero.
What do you mean zero?
No, nothing. No health problem.
Okay. Okay. So for
I only
people
have
who,
acid reflux, but already recovered. Acid reflux, that's all.
okay. So for most people, waking up at 3 a.m. is a sign that your sleep cycle is being disrupted, usually by a mix of your cortisol, which spikes at that time, and you are having unresolved stress or anxiety. Are you under a lot of stress now?
Not really, not likely, not really.
Okay. So do you drink coffee?
No,
No,
yeah,
Okay. So what you can do is basically continue to patch your Aeon. You will need some time for the Aeon to help you, lah. Probably because you have seen so many other improvements in yourself, except this little area, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So if you constantly wake up, check the time, and then if you struggle, do you struggle to go back to sleep after you wake up?
Not at all. Not at all, yeah. I can
That
sleep,
means you
but I
can.
can sleep, but not really totally 100% sleeping. Like more or less, like how do I say? Maybe 50% asleep or something like that. Not really fully asleep.
Okay,
Not
okay.
really fully asleep. Yeah.
Okay, so it can be due to a few things, like your cortisol awakening response, your shifting of your sleep stages. So basically it is not to say normal. Maybe you can try um food
I
that
tried Silent
is
Night already. I tried Silent Night.
no, okay. What I can tell you now is basically maybe your body is not producing enough what your sleep hormone, what is that called already, Jianhua? Melatonin.
Melatonin.
Yes. Okay, so basically what you do is you can actually use Alavida patch together with your Aeon patch. That means you actually, how do you say? I give you an example. Let's say Monday you use Alavida patch. Tuesday you use your Aeon patch. Wednesday Alavida. Thursday Aeon. Friday Alavida. Saturday
Alternate,
Aeon.
alternate,
Sorry, alternate
alternate.
days. Yes. And then Sunday, leave it free. Okay. What you patch is probably on your third eye area.
Okay.
Why we use Alavida is Alavida will actually stimulate your pineal glands. Okay. Hopefully, it will also help you to produce more melatonin in a different pathway from the Aeon. Yeah.
Right.
Probably you can try that first.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you
But,
patch your X39 and X49 during daytime.
okay, the reason I asked the question about X39, 49 because of my shoulder pain, see? And I don't understand is why every morning my shoulder pain is extremely very, very pain. I don't understand.
Okay, it could be due to your sleeping habits. Do you sleep on one side?
Yeah, that one I already tried to solve the problem. Already Jinlong then mentioned to me to sleep the correct way. I follow the instructions and also on. Yeah, so it does. I believe it will help. It will help.
Yeah,
It's just like
yeah.
the information, I just can't get your information. I try to not to take any form of medication at all, like Cerebrex and all that. All these I avoid. Yeah,
Yes.
painkiller, anorex and all that. I will not take. I will not take. So I believe in
Very
these
good.
patches. I believe in patches. Yeah.
Very
So
good, very good.
quickly, yeah.
So maybe what you can do is when you patch your Aeon at night, you can patch it directly over the most painful part of your shoulder.
Okay.
Right? And
I
then
use
during the
X39, 49 instead of Aeon. See.
at night,
The one you told me, daytime you put daytime, right? Put X39 and 49.
yeah, correct.
Yeah,
Daytime.
so either I use X39, X49, put at the point of my shoulder lah. Then the other one I put at the GV14, no?
Which
On the
one do
back of
you
my
put which one do you put on your shoulder?
X49.
Uh,
X49, yeah, X49.
okay, hang on. To manage
Shall I
pain,
switch?
hang on. To manage pain, X39 on your shoulder would be better.
Okay.
Okay? X49, you can put either behind your neck or below the belly button.
All right. Okay.
Yeah? Try
Okay.
that first and drink more water. I also used to have frozen shoulder. After 8 months plus 9 months, the frozen shoulder just went off.
Yeah. You did
Okay?
some therapy as well? Do you do some
No.
therapy?
Before I started LifeWave last time, I used to go to those Chris Leong, those TCM
Yeah.
chiropractor kind of thing, but it doesn't
Yeah.
help. After the massage also it doesn't help. So
Oh,
yes, and then I found out I always sleep on my left side. My left hand had this frozen shoulder. I always sleep on my left side. So it's basically also caused by the sleeping habit.
yeah. One thing I did not share is that right now I already gone to the chiropractics for almost 4 sessions already. What he does
Mm,
is use shock wave
mm,
to do it on my arm, and they apply this ultrasound
mm.
to do it. You see. So I'm trying to monitor whether it can expedite my pain to get rid of this.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. So the X39, you can put it over the most painful part. You have to locate the most painful part, put the X39 over there, and then the 49, why do you use 49?
It's a Puchu share about this. Puchu share about this, so I just follow lor.
I see.
They say he did that, then he was recovered after 3 months, 3 to 4 months after patching.
So
Yeah.
you can basically try the method instead of putting behind your neck, the 39 you put on the most painful part of your shoulder. I'm sure when you press, you will find the most painful part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So at night when you sleep, you just use the Aeon. You can either, to help you sleep better, you can put on the third eye in the middle here, or to bring down the pain when you sleep, you can put on your most painful part of your shoulder, right?
Aeon.
But if you Aeon, but if you want to try and have better sleep, but I'm sure you have good sleep, right? What time do you sleep? 10, 11?
Yeah, 11 or 12 today.
Yeah. So I'm not too worried, but when you reach to 3 a.m., you transition out of your deepest sleep, meaning you are already well rested. You get what I mean? Your body goes into your deepest sleep between 11 to 2 or 3. So you wake up at 3, sometimes you need to go to the toilet, right? That's pretty normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So continue with the patch, and I'm sure it will help you lah.
Okay, thanks.
Right. Jinghua, do you have anything to add on to this shoulder thing?
No, I think it's good. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So Jinghua,
Yep.
the next one is what patches to use for hair loss and slow metabolism. You want to take this?
Yeah, Betty, if you have used X39 and Aeon for at least 6 months, you can add on X49. So X49 is good to actually speed up the metabolism because it helps us to build muscles, strengthen the bones. It helps with hair growth, nail growth, and also brain function, heart function. Yeah, so it's more targeted. So you can add it on as a booster, right? And you use it together with X39 in the morning for 12 hours, and then nighttime you use Aeon. All right? Okay, thank you.
Okay. So Dora says, "Hi Alfred, I have another question. My 9-year-old niece may have ADHD, we suspect, and she gets angry quite often and is quite rebellious and rude to her mother, which is my sister lah. What patches can help her?" I would okay, Dora, is this 9-year-old patching already? How long has he been patching? Dora, can you unmute yourself?
Hi, Alfred.
Hi,
No,
Dora.
hi. No, she
Yes.
hasn't started patching, but my other sister has just passed my sister the patches. So that was just yesterday. So I'm not sure whether she's actually started them at all. Yeah. So take it as no, that she hasn't patched.
Okay, so basically, LifeWave patches, are non-transdermal, and we focus on stimulating acupuncture points, right? And
Yes.
the psychological process, like reducing inflammation and elevating peptides,
Yeah.
we have also seen it is complementary for the approach can be used for ADHD, right? Which focuses on supporting areas that contributes to the symptom, like focus. She needs to manage her stress and sleep improvement lah. All right. So the patches I would actually try and ask you to use would be, of course, the Aeon and the X39 first.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Aeon will calm her down and let her focus, right? Because Aeon will actually reduce the stress and the systemic inflammation,
Mm.
okay? So it will also reduce the C-reactive protein and normalizes her stress response. Okay, so is this little girl under stress?
Yeah, possibly because they are living together with my sister's mother-in-law. So the
Oops.
mother-in-law always gives her a lot of very naggy, very controlling, cannot turn
Ah,
on the fan, cannot turn on the AC for too long, cannot turn on the lights for too long. Always, yeah, just being very controlling at home. So we believe that the home environment she's not happy.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the contributing factor is stress, because chronic stress and heightened nervous system will actually contribute to the core symptoms of restlessness and difficulty
Mm.
regulating, attention and emotion for the small little girl, right? So
Yeah.
Aeon is in the perfect place to help in this area. Okay. So the
Mm-hmm.
other patch that you can do is the X39, of course. Okay.
Yeah.
Because the X39, when you use the X39, it will actually support general brain health. All right. And
Mm.
it provides us a systemic foundation that actually may help the overall well-being of this little girl. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And when it supports the brain health, this is very important for managing her neurological condition, right?
Mm.
Because X39 elevates GHK copper, and GHK copper supports overall cellular health, tissue repair, and the systemic balance.
Yeah.
Okay. So start her off with this first. Then probably after 3 months or so, you can add carnosine. Okay, carnosine will actually help
Mm-hmm.
her in her concentration, in her memory, and in her cognitive response. Okay, and when carnosine helps her in these areas, it directly addresses the cognitive symptom of ADHD people. Okay,
Mm.
yeah, such as issues with doing things like working memory, and then her attention span can be longer. Yeah.
So carnosine will be in the daytime as well?
Yes, carnosine during the daytime. Daytime also you can use Aeon on GV14 behind the neck to reduce that stress lah. So
Okay. So
what you can do is you use Aeon during the day, and or you can use X39 during the day and Aeon during the night, which is also okay. But if she throws her tantrum, and if she begin to get herself worked up, probably what you can do is you use X39 and Aeon together during the daytime.
then at night nothing?
Yeah, at night leave it free.
Okay.
Does she have any issues at night? Does she throw tantrum and blah 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 at night?
Mm, I'm not really sure. But okay, a few nights ago had she threw a tantrum because my sister didn't allow basically she wanted to use um use the mobile phone. I mean, like,
Mm,
so like to whatever watch stuff. And then my sister, because I think normally she controls her usage of the mobile phone. So
mm.
then I think she allowed her to use, but then she asked for more, like use it for longer. Then
Okay.
my sister sort of like, okay, like sort of allowed her to use longer, but she had to sort of like, that parental thing, she had to go into to adjust the timing or whatever. So then she didn't, my sister is also quite busy. My sister is also very busy, so she didn't go into like adjust the timing. So then my niece got angry, like to like sort of like you say yes, you say you allow me to use, but you're not giving me time, as in like she's not extending the time like that. So she threw a tantrum, and then my sister ended up, yeah,
Giving in lah.
in a way, yeah, correct.
Yeah, normally lah. Okay, so my advice to you for ADHD children, try not to put them on mobile phones. Okay?
I think
Because
she's
it's
already controlling, but I think cannot. You mean like they cannot use at all? I think quite impossible now already.
okay. You slowly wean her off from the mobile phone because mobile phone, if you notice, the things that go on a mobile phone is very fast. So her
Yes,
eye movement, her hand movement, her fingers movement, all very fast. Okay?
yes,
And
yes,
that will actually cause that ADHD person to have even more stress.
yeah.
So the best is to, whatever you do, try to get her attention away from the mobile phone. Probably don't put it on a table. Don't put it anywhere that is visible for her. If your sister needs to carry it around, maybe, mute the phones or put it in her pocket. Don't take it out and put it on a table. No. Just don't let her see the phone. Get her attention away from that mobile phone. You see, mobile phone makes us very addictive because of the movement, because of the content, because of the movement, right?
Dopamine, right? It produces
Correct,
it.
correct, correct, correct. So ADHD people, you cannot give them further these kind of things, you see. Cannot.
Mm,
So try to get her away from the mobile phone.
okay, I don't know how she can do it, but it's yeah. I mean, because she's very smart, and this girl,
Yeah,
she's
get
very
her,
intelligent.
maybe get her attention away from the phone. Probably when she throws a tantrum or whatever, use a storybook, with lots of pictures and all. Talk to her, that would probably calm her down instead of giving her the mobile phone, which actually,
No, I
increases that.
think I don't think my sister voluntarily gives her the mobile phone these days. It's like she herself, she will take it and she will want to use it.
It's a habit. So that's
It's
why,
already become a habit, yeah.
yeah, keep the phone away from this little girl. Yeah.
We'll try lah, we'll try.
Okay. Because she needs to control her stress. She needs to calm herself down. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
she seems to okay, thanks, Alfred. Thank
Yep.
you.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Uh, Jinhua, it's already 10:17. I think we handle one more question before we say goodbye. Jinhua, can you take the one from Ranjani? Which
Yeah.
patch should use for athlete?
Okay, yeah. So can start with X39 Aeon also. So it will help with stamina, speed up recovery of muscles, and also clear the inflammation after the exercise. Yep. So you can just do that, right? Okay.
Yep. Okay, guys, we need to share this what's coming up. This is a sneak peek, basically. Yep. So
Hello,
if
Alfred.
yes,
Hey, just one question. Sorry, just I mentioned for X49, if I were to put at my uh at my bag of G14, will it be cause me not to able to sleep, or should I put X39 during the night time?
no, no,
Or
no. Remember we told you X39 and X49 please use during the daytime, not at night.
Oh, daytime, both must use the
Yes.
daytime.
Yes.
Okay. Right.
Okay,
Okay. Thanks.
Yep. Okay, let's take a look, on what's coming up next, everyone. So we have this You Share, We Share, which is going on. If you sponsor a new partner for Advanced Plus, or Premium, you get free full-sized Aeons, right? Check with your brand partner who brought you in on this amazing promotion. If you sign up a person, meaning that person who signs up gets the free full-size Aeon, the person who sponsor will also get a free full-size Aeon. Okay? You have 5 more days to go before this You Share, We Share thing ends. All right? And we also have another promotion that is going on. If you want to give Christmas gifts and make people more handsome and beautiful and sleep better, Alameda patches can help you sleep better, yeah? Okay? Besides making you more handsome and pretty, we have this 15% off the Alavida Regenerating Trio, or 15% off the Alavida Trio and eye cream as well. Okay? So basically, the normal price of 660 for the Alavida Trio is now going at 561. Okay? And if you plus the eye cream, the normal price is 970, now going for 824.50 cents. Right? It started yesterday and it's gonna end on 11th. All right? So this is the daily business opportunity presentation that we will have. Tomorrow, we will have Encik Jalal, who will be presenting how to reactivate production of stem cells and awaken self-healing mechanism with light. Friday, we have a Mandarin session with Gavin. Saturday, we have an English session with Yvonne. And Sunday, we have a Mandarin session with Jarong. Okay? So, this is what I'm so excited to share with you. Get rewarded for your success. The whole Asia Pacific LifeWave team or brand partners will be coming to Kota Kinabalu, Sabah. Okay? And this trip will happen on April 13th to April 16th of 2026. Let's go! Right? So this is Malaysia bound APEC regional incentive trip for 2026, right? So the trip qualifications are hotel for one if you gather 75 points. If you gather 100 points, it's hotel plus airfare. If you gather 125, it's hotel for two, but airfare for one, right? If you have 150 points and above, you have two trip for two, hotel and air for all paid for, right? So there are 5 ways to earn points. You either personally sponsor, or you earn points when your existing personally sponsored brand partner upgrades their enrollment pack, or you earn points when you rank advanced, or when your brand partner rank advanced, and when you maintain your career title, right? Amazing. Yes, I know some people say Kota Kinabalu, but LifeWave trips are all very amazing, right? So with that, we want to say Super Wednesday has come to the end. If you have any questions, you can, ask your people, the person who brought you into this Zoom call, all right? So for some of you, this may be the last time we see you. So for everyone else, thank you for having us. Thank you for joining us tonight. We enjoy each and every second we had. We have come to the end of Super Wednesday Zoom session today. Good night. This is Alfred and the Super Wednesday team signing off tonight. We want to say a big thank you to Jinhua, who has simplified everything in all the mess, all the don't know what's happening for us. Okay, so good night. We will see you in the next one, same time, same day, next week. Okay? Bye, everyone.